Welcome to the Simpler Business Podcast, where we talk about ways to do what you love and serve your people in a way that brings you income and freedom. I'm your host, Marissa Roberts. Join me as I chat with my favorite entrepreneurs about how they simplify their biz so that you can simplify yours. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023. It was a slow start to the year for us because in my family, we got COVID for Christmas. This is our very first time having it, and I'm not going to lie, over the last 3 years, I have been a little cocky thinking I have superpowers or some sort of special natural immunity like Matt Damon in the movie Contagion. Now that might still be true as I'm the last one standing in my house. I don't have COVID yet, but in case I get it any day now because the rest of the family have gone down with it, I have a list of shows and movies ready to watch in bed, and I'm just going to happily stay there for a week if I need to. So if you have any show recommendations that you'd like to add to my list, I am open to anything. Come over to Instagram. I'm Marissa Roberts Official over there, and let me know your recommendations because I have a feeling I might need them. So yes, this week has been quite mellow for me work-wise. I'm just baby stepping my way through my regular tasks for content creation and sales, in between checking on my COVID patients, aka husband and kids, making sure everyone has food, getting creative with what's left of the groceries because I don't want to go out and about unless we really have no choice, and keeping on top of the laundry, the pets, the general running of the household. It's a lot. So I'm only taking on project work that is simple and fun and can be done in flow quickly and easily this week. This has also been a really good time of year to look ahead. January is always such a great time to do that and to think about what I'd like to achieve over the next 12 months. And for me, even more importantly, how I want to feel when I do it, and then plan out my actions for the year ahead based on that. It's no secret I like my businesses to be quite chilled. I like ease and flow. I like to only work a couple of hours each day. And for the most part, I tend to follow what feels good intuitively and take action on that. I don't worry about a long to-do list anymore. I just follow the flow. But the reason I'm able to do that is because I've set foundations in my business that allow that to happen. I have evergreen mini courses that sell automatically through my email funnels. My VIP day bookings are automated, and I only take on a limited amount of private client project work personally. The podcast is getting easier and easier to manage now that I have a booking system taking care of the scheduling, and I'm using templates for interview outlines, show notes, guest communication, and social media promos. So my goal setting and the actions that I'm planning for the year to achieve my growth and income goals need to be quite relaxed as well. So here's how I like to do it. First, I look back over the last 12 months and take note of what worked really well and what felt good, and also take note of what really didn't give great results or flow very well. Now I keep what went well. No point changing it, but for the rest, I start to look at ways that I can make things easier. Should I ditch it altogether? Should I delegate it to someone else who finds it easier and more enjoyable? Is there a way to automate or simplify the process? One example, I struggled a lot with video in 2022, being consistent on YouTube for Beautifully Organized and making videos for my mini courses here at the Simpler Business side of things. When you're watching videos, it looks like hardly any effort at all went into it, but behind the scenes, there's the scripting, getting ready to film, the actual filming itself, moving the footage from one device to another, editing the footage, adding title slides, music and sound effects, downloading and then uploading the videos to the platform you're hosting on, writing out text to go with it, like a description and a call to action, and then finally hitting publish. That is a lot of steps. About a month ago, I found a much simpler solution with a couple of really handy and affordable tools, Loom and Big VU. And these two have made such a difference. I can now create 10 videos in the time that it used to create one. So much better. If you'd like to know more detail on how I use the tools, let me know and I'll share exactly what I do with each one to save so much time and effort. You can email me anytime at marissa@beautifulyorganized.com. And remember, that's organized with an S, not a Z, as that's how we spell it here in Australia. So for this year's review, it was an obvious choice for me. Change my video creation process so that I'm using these two tools to create and publish each video in minutes, not hours. It seems really simple, right? Keep what's working well, take what's not working well, and look into ways to make it easier, more efficient, or better in general. But we get so caught up in our everyday stuff as business owners. We're reacting to things as they pop up. We've got a really long to-do list to worry about. We don't really take the time to do this kind of review on a regular basis. The start of a new year seems to be the only time we think of it. So this year, I propose we take a couple of minutes right now and book some time into our work calendar every quarter to do a review like this. It could be a half day or even just a couple of hours. Then it doesn't have to be a big thing that we do once a year. It just becomes a regular part of the running of our businesses. So if that sounds good to you, hit pause and go back and book that time into your calendar now. I will wait. Okay, now that that's done, let's look at another way to make our businesses run and grow smoothly this year. In the Simpler Business Mastermind this month, we're looking at defining your simple business model. And again, this is the perfect time of year to do it. If you're feeling burnt out or overwhelmed with all of your to-dos, or you're working too many hours, staying up late every night trying to get everything done, that's a sign to review your business model and just check how well it aligns with your natural energies, your strengths, and your talents. Are you working in a way that feels good for you, or is it a hard slog every day? Do you start your workday feeling inspired and motivated, or do you dread turning on your computer or opening your email? When was the last time you really thought about which parts of your business you truly enjoy and which parts you'd rather outsource or even get rid of altogether? There are so many different ways you can run your business, and the key to running it the simple way is to tune in to what feels good for you. Maybe you could add a passive product to your business this year and enjoy a new revenue stream with no effort required past the initial setup. Maybe that passive product doesn't even have to be one you create. It could be an affiliate product, even less work for more income. Maybe you could stop working by the hour and start offering premium packages to clients that provide them with an amazing outcome and give you more freedom. Maybe you could offer group coaching instead of one-on-one sessions and cut your weekly coaching hours from 40 to 3. If you'd like to learn more about defining a simple business model that suits you and you could do with a little guidance on exactly how to make it happen, I'd love for you to join me in the Simpler Business Mastermind. We have a self-study option if you prefer to work at your own pace. And we also have a live version where you can chat with me during the month over Zoom and get personal help via email. You can join anytime, but if you decide to join the mastermind in January 2023, you'll also get access to my Easy Emails program for free, so you can enjoy a much simpler inbox as well. I'll leave a link in the show notes so you can check the mastermind out and see if it's a good fit for you. So here's to a fresh new year for all of us, a year of ease and flow, doing what we love, helping people, and getting paid very well for doing so. May this be your most abundant and enjoyable year yet as a business owner. I can't wait to see what unfolds over the next 12 months. I hope you enjoyed our conversation today as much as I've enjoyed sharing with you, and I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Simpler Business Podcast. If you did, please subscribe, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts. There's a link in the show notes to make it nice and easy for you, just the way we like it. If you're ready to simplify and scale your business, you can get started with my free audio class at marissaroberts.com. See you next time.